Hey guys, this time I will show you how to crochet such a dress, and you can use this tutorial for adults, for babies or for kids. I'm using Relana Carina Glanzperle yarn and a 3mm hook size. We will start crocheting a chain, and first you have to do a circle, put the long strand under the circle, pull it through, and you have there a loop. Insert your hook into the loop and then tighten the yarn. So this is our slip knot for the beginning, and now we will change stitches to do this yarn over and pull the yarn through the loop. This is a chain stitch. Yarn over and pull through, and that's it. So you continue crocheting chain stitches until you have your desired length, or the length which you need for the breast section. I will show you this if I have reached my length. So I have here a doll, and you can also do this with a living person, not only with a doll. So it doesn't matter if it is for a child or whatever or whoever. So you have your chain here, and then you wrap this, and then you can have a look if this is enough or not. So this one is okay, and we will close this to have a circle. If your chain is long enough, then you have to crochet a chain stitch more. This will be our turning chain stitch, or our turning stitch. Now we will work in rows, and then we'll close our rectangle to a circle. So first insert your hook into the second stitch from hook. Yarn over and pull through. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, and this creates a single crochet, and we will work the row only with single crochet. So once more pull through, and you have 2 loops, yarn over and pull through, and then you continue crocheting single crochets until the end of the row. And the last row, not the last row, the last stitch will be a color change. I will show you how to do this. So this is the last stitch, and we'll change the color here, but first insert your hook into the last stitch and pull the yarn through. So you have again your 2 loops, but now we will change the color to the black one. So we will pull the yarn through these 2 loops with the new yarn, and in this way we will complete the last single crochet. Okay, so now we need a turning chain. So don't forget always to chain 1 at the end of the row, and then to turn your work. Now again insert your hook into the second stitch from hook. So you do this at every beginning of the row, and then pull through. You have again your 2 loops, yarn over and pull through, and then you continue crocheting a single crochet into each stitch. And if you're back at the changing point again, we will switch the color to the pink one again. So you have always 2 rows for one color. So these ends, I want to tie them. You can do a normal knot, nothing special, but make sure that your yarn is quite loose, not too tight, otherwise your stitches won't have a good looking appearance. Yeah, and you continue crocheting single crochets and then the next row back, and then we will change again. My rectangle is long enough now, and to continue I want to change my color, and I will continue crocheting with the pink one. And then I will cut the black one. I don't need this color anymore, and I will tie this with the pink yarn. So as I already did this at the beginning, make sure it's not too tight. And this is a usual knot. Then we will close this, and you should see the inside. So the inside should facing you if you close the rectangle to a tube. And now I will insert my hook into this edge, and then I will pull through the loop I made before. And now I will secure it with a chain stitch. And then we will continue crocheting slip stitches. So insert your hook through the front and through the back fabric. And then yarn over and pull the yarn through and also through the loop. And this creates a slip stitch. And you continue doing this until the end of your work. And if you're here, then we will continue. I closed already my rectangle, and this is the last stitch. I will secure it with a chain stitch. Then I will turn my work that I see the outside. And then we have to know how to continue crocheting the dress plate. For this we have to know which is or how long is our radius. So you can see here we have 2 centimeters for radius. And then we will compare it with our rows. And you can see here we have 6 rows until 2 centimeters. So what do I do with 2 centimeters and 6 rows? That tells me that if I want to crochet with single crochets, I have to increase every 6 stitch. If I want to crochet half double crochets, I have to increase every 4th stitch, because the half double crochet is bigger and it's only 2/3 of our rows. And if you want to crochet double crochets, you will to have increase every 3rd stitch, because they have the double the double size. So we will continue with half double crochets. And for half double crochets, you have to yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, and you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook, and so on. So these are 3 half double crochets, and I told you we will increase every 4th stitch if we choose half double crochets. And now we will crochet 2 half double crochets into the same stitch. So first you crochet one half double crochet, and then you yarn over and insert the hook into the same stitch, and there you have your second half double crochet. And then you continue with 3 half double crochets in each of the next 3 stitches, and the 3rd half double crochet, and then you have an increase again, 2 half double crochets into the next stitch, then 3 half double crochets, and an increase into the 4th stitch, 2 half double crochets into the same stitch, and so on. So we'll continue crocheting this until our end of the row. And you can see here, this is the place where you close your tube. If it's not enough, you can put a marker there, but otherwise you see it. Now I have to crochet 3 half double crochets and an increase, and I will continue with my half double crochet, so the second one. And here you can see I'm not joining the round, I am continuing crocheting, and we will crochet spiral rounds, not in joining rounds, so you don't have to watch where to close the round and so on. So now you should see the back loop of the half double crochets, which we will use from now on. And this is my last increase in the first round. And now we are in the second round, and we have now to increase every 5th stitch. And we will use all the time the extra loop of the half double crochet on the back side. So we are not using the stitches for crocheting, only the back loop. So now we have to crochet 4 half double crochets. The first, the second half double crochet, the third, fourth, and now we have an increase into the 5th stitch. 2 half double crochet to the same stitch, and so on. In the third round, we will have an increase in every 6th stitch. And here you can see our pattern, which we will have. Yeah, and you should have, at the end of your work, you should have a big round plate for your dress. And this is why we are doing increases all the time. So you should get a really big plate for a nice looking dress. So this is my plate, as you can see. And we will close our work or finish our work with a slip stitch. And I'm using also the back loop for this. Now you can cut your yarn and pull the yarn through the last loop. And all what you have to do now is to sewing the ends. So you can use a wool needle for this, or your hook, and then you have only to hide the yarn between the stitches. And then you're done.